Hello, I am secret world famous makeover consultant ZamZam DuMode. My assistant Anna has already told me that you were making a docu-series on me and my very famous clientele, so we don't waste time talking. But seeing as I have limited time because everybody wants ZamZam, today I will only tell you about my clients from Zelda. Enemies come to me, they look they want me to give them that so I do. For instance, one of my clients was Stalfos. He come to me from The Legend of Zelda like crazy. He shuffle in completely naked, 2 swords in hand, like giving me heart attack. Yes, I hit him in head, you see crack and link to pass, but don't come in here with 2 swords, no pass. I take swords as punishment and he hasn't turned close at this point. Ocarina of Time, I say you get back 1 sword, and like civil skeleton, you fight with shield now. I give him accessories with accents of burnt sienna and dark tail, and I give head to put on Kraken head. 2002, he comes back to me. He says he needs a new look for Wind Waker. I say 2002... funny. It's funny year. Master of Disguise came out. Did well at box office. Got to 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. Art is controversial. I make him funny with big funny club and funny head. 4 swords adventure, I say back to basics. No swords, no clubs. But it was yet lacking something. So when the Minish cap came around, I say, how do you feel about crab hands? I put crab hands on feet too. Was it hard to walk around in? Yes, but is it easy to walk around in Gianni Malaro shoes? No. Fashion is work. However, they complain that they cannot hold sword with crab hands. So for Twilight Princess, I go back to sword and shield, but I have new vision. Bones on bones. We take bones, skull specifically, and we put on shoulders. It's like Elton John meets Dark Souls. Sometimes in fashion though, the only way to go forward is to go back to roots. So for Skyward's sword, I begrudgingly gave 2 swords back. We compromised on modesty with a pre-distressed skirt that still showed goodies, and paired it with boots that gave Kanye got into a fight with dog. He lies so much his friends come to me for Breath of Wild. I give them cool accessories like Power Rangers. Another client of mine is Moblin. Moblin start out Legend of Zelda pig dog. Bulldog and pig. Very confusing. I say try dog, try pig, go back to pig dog. And yes, I set him up with trainer. Turns out no amount of gains distract from pig dog head. Link's Awakening, we really threw spaghetti at wall. It didn't work out, but it was still so fashionable that Nidoqueen's designer totally stole my look. Which brings us to Wind Waker's design. 2002, funny year. Everyone was dying over that necklace, by the way. Literally. I'll be the first to admit that Skyward's sword, things got a little out of hand. The nipple pasties and G-string were choices that maybe drew more attention as they deflected, but honestly it's the 90s single earrings that I raise an eyebrow at now. But really the Moblins were all serving body oddy, and their nipples deserves a spotlight for once. In fact, for Breath of Wild, I say freeze the nipple. We keep the bandages as symbolism for all the fashion battles they have been through, and we go back to pig roots with snout. This look was everything. For Tears of Kingdom, I say there's only one thing missing. Hit. Next we have Armos. Armos is one of my harder clients to work for because they stand so still that I forget they're there. It's a jump scare when they finally say something. He come to me, he's a little cutie, but then they show me a drawing of what they were supposed to look like. This is why you come to ZamZam. You don't come to ZamZam, this is what us the designer does. We change. Not supposed to be man at all. Statue. Length and horns give 2 eyes. That is spooky. Ocarina of Time, even spookier. You heard of teeth? Make sharp. Zelda creators say, please ZamZam, tone down, it's for children. I say, you look at concept art. Did tone down. I try being lenient for Majora's Mask. I make mouth look more like he is conflicted about something, but it just isn't working at all. For Wind Waker, I say rebrand. Give me sassy, fun attitude. And I got exactly that. If you ask me, we should have stopped there. But Armos says, ZamZam, I miss my legs. And I say, that is so ableist of you. But sometimes you have to show the clients that they don't actually want what they say they want. It felt like I was right back to pig dog. They see the light for the next and they go back to statue, but like, have you seen Taken the Power of Juju? Very that. But I just couldn't get my mind off that sassy Wind Waker version. So Armos and I agreed to go back to that spiky capsule design for Phantom Hourglass. Then for Spirit Tracks, I said make it the same, but suspicious. Armos was happy with that up until Skyward's sword, when he came to me begging, asking if there was any way he could keep his current body type but just add decorative legs. I said I can, but it won't be pretty. Now he is permanently on Squatty Potty, but look how happy he is. Another tragic statue that came to me was Beamos. He looked like Statue of Liberty Octorok. Nothing I hate more than unoriginality. Nido Queen. So for Link's Awakening, I take top half, smoosh down. Smoosh. And not different. One tragic design flaw. No one with skirt could walk around this thing. It also looks petrified all the time. Maybe because of what it says. So Ocarina of Time, we raised it up, give it some bold features, cute little Eye of Sauron moment, and finished off with a pair of pearly whites. Biggest problem was that it couldn't smile with them. It could only make this face. Which is the face I make when someone says they don't have sparkling water. Still water is for poor. But I like shape. So for Vinviga, I say keep shape, get rid of everything interesting. Make it look like weird PlayStation Move controller. But when Twilight Princess comes along, they say it doesn't fit with the game aesthetic. I say, oh, you want it dark and boring like the rest of your game? Here you go. And then it was almost a challenge of how boring I could get. And I think I won up myself for Phantom Hourglass. Truly ugly in a minimalist chic way. However, this was not intimidating. And Beamos' enemy supposed to intimidate. So what do? Boom, tall, advance on either side like big lizard. Very intimidating. Next we move on to Hyrule Warriors. And I think I designed this when I had a very bad trip on ayahuasca. Okay, just go back to being boring like Phantom Hourglass, but even more boring. He's fine. Finally, I must mention Lynel. During Legend of Zelda, Lynel came to me a cute little pan boy. Not like pan, doo-doo-doo-doo, flute. Yeah, you understand. It's cute, not scary. For Link to Past, I make a more powerful lion, and to incorporate a personal flair, I say, who is your celebrity icon? He says Betty White in Golden Girls. I say, I can work with that. You see the influence? I am amazing as always. For Oracle of Seasons and Ages, hear me out. Because a peasant without fashion would assume that this was a downgrade. But that is because you have peasant eyes. Not fashion eyes at all. Because this is symbolism. The red, the poo, duality. Like man and beast. He's supposed to be beast man. Duality. Like Lion and Betty White. Two sides same coin. So girls that get it. We move on to next one. I forgot that was in there. Maybe this was during a time I was very lonely and had just seen Lion King 2. It turns out lions have lots of potential to be fashionable, as you can see here. Everyone said no notes, so I said make one in every color and sketches them across the land so that people can enjoy looking at my fashion. And now my break is over, so you must leave. I am already secretly famous, so here's my very unfamous assistant Anna's socials. I see you for next docuseries episode. Farewell, peasants.
Goombanna is the wonder why she didn't come to play. Gaming bits that'll make you laugh and think and put them on replay. Intelligent, kind of funny, her community's #1. Stick around and kick your feet up. Goombanna has just begun.